Okay, so I was thinking about generational curses, and we think about them in different ways, but one of the ways that I think about a generational curse is actually with breast cancer. I'm a breast cancer survivor, and my grandmother had it twice, and her sisters all had it. One passed away from it, but one of them's still alive. And people don't think about that as a generational curse. They think about it as genetics. And let me tell you why I think it's different, because I'm also into spiritual shit. So I think about how thoughts are cancerous, okay? And I believe that cancerous thoughts can be passed down. So I went to a Dr. Joe Dispenza retreat, and I was fortunate enough to be a Healy. And the lady who was talking me through, not only is she a registered nurse and she is brilliant scientifically, but she is also brilliant spiritually scientifically. Does that make sense? This is not pseudoscience. So one of the things she asked me is, oh, what side was your cancer on? Left side, breast cancer. When women develop cancers in their feminine parts, oftentimes it has to deal with a resentment toward the men in their lives, either their fathers or toxic relationships that they had, things that they're holding on to that have to deal with love life, men, or the first man in your life, right? And I have had struggles with all of those things, likely resulting in the fact that, my dad wasn't around. Now, although my grandmother and her sisters had breast cancer, my grandmother twice, and she's still alive, my mom didn't get it. And so we had to really think about how did that skip her? I'm glad that it skipped her. I don't want my mom to have cancer. I don't want her to endure that. But the fact that my mom eliminated men from her psyche, my mama's a stud. She didn't deal with men after her marriage with my father. She had a couple of, boyfriends as beards, but she was with my stepmom for real. So once she eliminated men out of the program, she essentially broke that curse. And I'm just thinking about all the other things that we just go around thinking it's like, oh, that's genetics, or that's, my family this. And I just don't want to be a victim to cancerous thoughts in any way, even if they don't show up in the form of cancer. That's why I come to this gym all the time. I don't want to continue to perpetuate the generational curses of, declining health or not top tier health. Do you understand what I'm saying? Like, these generational curses come in the form of thoughts, not just physical things. Not just the fact that your family is not well off. It's the thinking. And I want to break those terrible thinking patterns. And I want to be a great mom. I want to be a mom. I'm not a mom. I think that a lot of the reasons why I have avoided being a mom is because I don't want to pass down the bullshit. And I cannot guarantee that I'm going to be able to break all of them. But some of them I sure don't want to continue. So does that mean I just stop? Do I just stop? Do I be like, yep, nope, I'm the last one that's going to be dealing with this? I ain't giving this to no kids. Or do I say, you know what? I'm doing the best I can, like everybody else does. Generational curses are mindsets. They are thinking patterns. Okay, that's my rant for the day. I'm going to go and just get this workout, okay? Okay, love you, bye.